Welcome back, traders. Second portion of our show, Market Movers. Even though we got a lot of things in the red here, Dennis wants to start out with something that's really in the green.
CIE, Cobalt International Energy. The stock is flying here this morning. One of their oil discoveries, test results from their oil discovery better than expected. Stock is trading 32.10 now after closing at 23.90. The stock just keeps moving higher in the pre-market here, Joel. I was looking at it 10 minutes ago. It was at 29.5. It's at 32.10 right now. Where is this stock stopping?
Well, it's topped out here at 32.20. What did they do? Did they find gold in with that oil or something, Dennis?
I I don't know what they do, what they discovered here, Joel, but it must have been good. The stock's up 34%.
Okay, the only numbers I can give you are in the pre-market. We have some trades here going off at 32.20. Probably some shorts puking all over their desks. 32.20 has been the high. Coming back on the downside, there's mild support at 31 and major support at 30.
Moving on here, Barclays reported earnings and ADR there. BCS over in Europe this morning, 15.01 is trading after closing at 14.59. So it actually is one of the only European banks that's trading up off of its earnings report. A lot of these other European banks are down here, Joel. What do you think on BCS?
This is one of the European banks that seemed to break out of that range that it's been holding since October, under $9, flirting with the $15 level. If in fact this is a true move to the upside, I expect this stock to hold 15 and perhaps test the pre-market high at 15.54.
New York Stock Exchange, NYX, reporting earnings here as well this morning, Joel. No real trades to report here. There's a couple spotty trades, one at 27.55, one at 28.50. The spread right now in the pre-market is 27.40 to 28, so it's kind of just surrounding where the close was. They can't really figure out where this wants to go. I'm looking at a 3-month chart here, though. There was three tops here at 28.75 going back to early January, mid-January, and then just yesterday. So I'd maybe use that area as resistance. And then on the downside, 26 and a quarter here. There was three bottoms from early January, mid-January, and late January. So maybe that's where you'd find some support. So I'm going to use 26 and a quarter as my support and 28.75 as my resistance, not knowing which way the stock is going here this morning.
It looks like someone just threw up a print at 28.50, Dennis. Did you see that?
Yeah, 28 and a half, just 100 shares though, Joel. And
Yeah.
it's offered at 28 already, so it looks just like
Okay.
an outside print.
Someone trying to mark up their position. I bring that resistance down to the $28 level, Dennis. It's been struggling there the last 4 days. I expect initial resistance there. If in fact they can't get above and hold the 28 number, then I think your 28, 75 to 85 level will come into play. Coming back on the downside, Dennis, the stock's really been holding the 27.57 level, 27.52, where encompasses two of the three lows from the last 3 days. So keep an eye on this 27.50 level. Expect a lot of trading between 27.50 and 28, and see if you get a move out of those two levels.
LinkedIn reported earnings last night, Joel, and it's trading up significantly here. Closed at 76.39. It's trading at 82.64. So the stock is up here over 6 points here, Joel. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good day for that one.
Did it actually have earnings, or did it just lose less money than people expected?
I think they made eight. I don't have the number in front of me, but 8 or 10 cents. So they made a little bit of money here, Joel, but definitely, definitely not one of your lower valuation stocks here.
Your PE. Okay, 83.90 is where it topped out in the pre-market. That kind of corresponds with some levels that we had back in November. Actually, in November, we got as high as 85.49. So I'd keep that as a major resistance. But we'll keep a real close eye on this 83.90 to 84. Coming back on the downside, Dennis, after we hit that 83.90 high, drifting lower and holding this 82.75 level. So if in fact we can't hold this 82.75 level, I'd have to start to reevaluate those long trades.
I think we should go back to these European banks, Joel, because there's two or three of them that are trading down significantly on that Greek news over there. Deutsche Bank, which closed at 46.41, is now trading at 43.65. So it's down almost $3 here, Joel. We're going right back to this low here from 4 sessions ago at 23.57. Looks like it's finding a little bit of support there. ING is another one, Joel, that's trading down significantly as well. Stock actually started breaking down there yesterday, continuing it today. 918 was the close. Trading at 851 right now, so we are breaking down to almost 1 month lows here on ING.
Okay, the Deutsche Bank, hard to look at a stock that has gaps every single day, but this one could not get up to those October highs around the 48 level. Got rejected at 47. Not really sure how much this thing can go down today. Looking at some mild support here in the 42 area, but 41.15 to 41.30 would be the major support in that. ING taking a hit this morning on the news. Tried to break out over that $10 level. Couldn't hold. Now we're breaking down 9. I don't see this thing going down to $7.80, $8 today. I'd have to call support.
There's a few other movers, but nothing really jumping out. What I'm seeing overall here, though, is a weakness in your commodities, and I'm seeing a little bit of weakness in your financials on that Greek news. Not too much trading higher, but it wouldn't surprise me if some of these defensive names that haven't been performing that well so far this year, as it's been a risk-on year. We have a risk-off day here, so don't be surprised if some of your more defensive names, like your Procter & Gamble's, like your Clorox's, like your Johnson & Johnson, stocks like that, are a little bit more relative strong. Not saying they're going to be up on the day, but there could be a little bit of money flowing into those sectors, so they could show a little bit of relative strength. You want to close with anything here, Joel?
Yeah, S&P's got a half a point away from our daily target, 1333.75. We got a 34 and a quarter low. So look for a test of those levels early in the session. See if we can recover. Perhaps get up to yesterday's low at 1340.75. The big number today and over the next couple days is going to be this 1330 level, Dennis. That was Monday's low. So see if the spoos can hold that and make another crack at 1350. That's our show for today, folks. We'll be back with you on Monday.